Good morning to you all. As some of you probably know, I had a little bit of trouble with my satellite receiver. So much so that I went out and bought two more. The first one I got recently was this one here. I'll show you the box. Zegema 4K job. Rather complicated. The instructions, well, you'd have done better to just draw the instructions up. Anyway, I couldn't get it to work. I just could not get it to work. I couldn't get any information off of anyone. I looked up various YouTubes on these with no luck whatsoever. So I thought, I don't know, if I wasted a bit of money, I'll blow it. I'll go and buy this one, which is a Catherine. Now, Catherine is a very well-known German firm. This is just a basic job. It's HD. It's got no card readers. It's got no Linux. It's just got a receiver for receiving satellite TV on the various satellites that are available. There are several available for England. Anyhow, I bought these for the reason my old set, which is that one there, which you can see, is a Triple Dragon. I think it's called Triple Dragon, and the gentleman who supplied this was very, very helpful. I think it's Mr. Hiscox. He was very, very helpful. Unfortunately, this model is rather old. It doesn't do HD. It's very good, but as I say, it's obviously limited by the modern stuff. So you can't get HD or any of that. So some of the stations, particularly on the BBC, had put a notice up saying that they would be taken off the air because they were, well, I suppose old-fashioned. They were all being taken off the air and being turned into HD. Okay, HD is very, very good. But I thought, oh God, I've got to buy another satellite receiver. Now, I've been doing satellites for many, many years. In fact, from when it first started, I don't know how many years, 20 years, 30 years, long time ago. And I set up with a friend at the time the dish, which was on a rotator, Usals, I think it's called. Got so many funny names. Anyway, got it all set up. You have to put the longitude in so you get the right angle. It's quite a job to set it up, but once you've got the little indicator that you connect in circuit, you can get it lined up, and it's quite good. Anyhow, that's been done years ago, and I'd been using this system for many, many years. It's electrically activated from the actual box to turn the dish round to whatever satellite you want. Anyhow, let's cut the story short, because I'll be talking here all night, which I don't want to be. I'm actually sitting down, and the TV is on now, which I know I'm not going to keep it on too long. I don't think I'm allowed to. That's the box that I'm using. Let's see if I can get it a bit liver. Yeah, that's the box I'm using. That is the Catherine. Now then, you're probably thinking, well, if he can't get it to work, why has he got it working? Pure luck. And I suppose common sense, I don't know. Anyhow, I got this German set. Unfortunately, the instructions were in German, and to get the English version meant doing computer work, which I, as you know, absolutely hate computers. All right, I've got them. I know how to look up eBay. I know how to go on YouTube, and lots of things I can do, but there's more things I can't do. So, I thought, oh, I'm stuck here. So I had to look through the pages in German, making sense of it where I can. And I couldn't get it to work. And then suddenly, the penny dropped. The old set works well. All right, it hasn't got the HD programs, but that works well. I can tune in or get the dish to rotate and change satellites, which I can't do on these two. And I thought, well, why not? Why can't I do it? And then the penny dropped. The setup, the dish setup, is quite large. I won't show a picture of it. I mean, I'm indoors, it's raining. It's quite large. And it struck me that the voltage, or the current rather, pushed out by this Triple Dragon was sufficient to turn the dish. But put them on these two modern tiny sets where they try and conserve all the electric they can, keeping the cost down, do not provide enough current to rotate the disc. So this is more or less put out there for anyone else has got this type of trouble. It could well be the fact that the current from these little sets, or the modern ones now, are just not powerful enough to turn a large... I have got a large dish on it. It's always worked in the past, but there again, I've always had the older, larger ones. So now what I do, I use my old Triple Dragon to set or position the dish. So obviously get a station up on there on a particular satellite, start it off, and then turn the set off. Go on to the Catherine and tune it in. Switch it to the satellite required, and it comes up. Obviously, if you change the satellite, it doesn't come up unless you change it on the large box. So I can, in fact, get my main satellite channels back working on HD, and I'm a happy bunny again. Thanks to everyone that has helped me out on this. I did contact the supplier of the Catherine and said that, it was a pity they didn't do a proper English version of the manual, but I suppose my little knowledge of the German language, very little, I was able to look through it and try and make it work. So that is all okay. So yeah, this is just a short little video to try and explain to other people, because I find that a lot of these vids on YouTube concerning satellites and receivers and that are either so blinking technical, or they just don't contain any useful information. So hopefully I'm speaking in a way of, I could almost say, baby talk. I don't like all this technical jargon where things are well, they're just jargon. I've mentioned Linux. which I believe is an operating system. Well, this one doesn't have Linux. It's just a basic job. So anyhow, I'm now working, happy. There's the picture again, which is on ITV London. And the 3 satellite boxes, the old triple dragon, and I've got a spare one of those upstairs because I thought that had gone wrong and I ordered another one, they're both perfectly okay. They're built like battleships, German designed again, run by Mr. I think his name's Hystrix. He was very, very helpful, and these were being sold off at a silly price. They were virtually giving them away, but I suppose because a lot of people want to change over to the HD, but in my case I'm glad I've got this, because this is what is supplying my rotor with enough current. I say current because the current going down the line is in milliamps, which seems ridiculous to turn a very heavy dish, but it works. So once again, thanks for putting up with my explanations. I'm hoping that you can understand what I'm trying to say. Basically, it's using the Triple Dragon, which this is called, to switch the rotor of the satellite dish, but it's being operated from a Caterin. So once it's changed, the Caterin comes in and there's no problems. Anyhow, thanks again for putting up with my strange way of explaining things. All right, I find things a bit strange at times. Heavens above, I'm virtually 80 now, so I think I'm entitled to be a bit funny when it comes to explaining things. But I've always fiddled about with electrical stuff, and obviously the phones I do, the lamps I do, some of the antiques. That's my Viennese regulator, which I believe I've featured that at some time. Moving over, a few thermometers. So yeah, I've got enough stuff to keep me occupied, and it keeps me sane. Well, I think I'm sane. Some people say I'm not. But anyhow, that's all I'm going to say. Sorry it's jumping about a bit. I'm virtually sitting down to do this. So thanks again for watching. Any comments please make, and I will get back to the normal type of YouTubes. Possibly another telephone. So thanks again for watching. Thank you.